Okay, so today we're starting one final part of circles called the equation of the circle. And we're going to first look at one that's centered at the origin, at the point 0, 0. And then we're going to look at what happens when it's not going to be with a center at the origin. So we're going to write first just the equation of a circle. And it's supposed to fit in this little tiny box, but we'll see how that goes. So we're going to write x minus h squared y minus k squared is equal to the radius squared. And just like vertex form of a parabola, the center is going to be the h and the k. And then the radius is going to be the distance from the center in all four directions. So if we just give you an equation where x squared and y squared do not have any values with it, we could expand that to say that it's a distance of 0, x minus 0 squared, and a distance of 0, y minus 0 squared, is equal to 4 squared. So this equation could be rewritten with those zeros. What that means is that my center is going to be at the origin. Anytime that it's just a plain x squared or a plain y squared, we just start at 0, 0. Then, since it's a 16, the square root of 16 is 4. And so we're going to go a distance of 4 in all directions. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my radius shows up in all four directions. And then here comes the fun part. You get to try to draw a nice circle going through all 4 points. So here comes the fun of drawing. Let's see how you do, hopefully better than me. Try to make it look like a circle. See how mine looks sort of diamondish? Okay, so for any equation, for any circle with a radius, and centered around the point HK, we know that this equation has a horizontal movement, a vertical movement, and some radius in all directions. So this is our formula for the circle, our equation for a circle that we're going to be focusing on for the rest of the school year. So now determine the equation of a circle centered at the point 2, -1 with a radius of 7. So this is my h, this is my k, and this is my r, and I just go plug in. So it's going to be x minus 2 squared. Now here we go again with the whole sign movement. Remember how there's a minus in the formula. So if this is a positive 2, in the formula it turns into minus 2, just like vertex form, just like point slope form. Then it's y minus a -1 squared. So that turns into +1. I'm going to write that out separately like this so you can see it. And then equals the radius squared, which in this case they gave you a radius of 7. So my final equation of the circle turns into y plus 1 squared and then equals 49, because 7 squared is 49. How'd you do? That's literally it, plugging into this equation of a circle that is not at the origin. So now we're going to determine the equation of a circle centered around the point -3, 8. Pause the video and try it. So x minus a -3 squared, y minus 8 squared, and then 9 squared. Okay, so this x minus 3 minus a -3 is going to turn into a plus again. Did you get that part? And then this is just y minus 8. And what's 9 squared? It's 81. How'd you do? There's my equation of a circle. Now, given a circle with this equation, get the radius out and get the center out. So again, what am I focusing in on here? I'm trying to focus on the h. I'm trying to focus on the k, and I'm trying to focus on the r. So I would say that the center is positive 4, negative 3. Notice that it's the opposite signs from what's inside the parentheses due to the formula having a negative. And then the square root of 25, if r squared equals 25, then the radius is just 5. That's it. Okay, so to graph circles, you use this equation and then you plot the center which here is going to be at 4, negative 3, if you can see it right here. And then mark the radius, which is going to be the distance around the center. So here I go to graph it. I'm going to go put the point 4, negative 3. Let me get a different color. And from there, I just count the radius of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in all directions. And then do your beautiful circle drawing skills. Okay, that's the video for page 1 of the start of this assignment to learn the equation of the circle. How'd you do?